Good morning. This is Lee Yaffa for Beverly Main Street's On the Spot. This morning I'm with Phyllis Veray, the owner of So Creative and Creative Yarns here at 14 Elliott Street, right at the top of Elliott Street, the intersection of Elliott and Cabot Street. Good morning, Phyllis. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great.
Good. And how long have you been in business and had the store?
I've been in business for 9 years. We just celebrated our 9th birthday on Saturday. And the yarn store has been in business for 2.5 years.
It's a very colorful place here. I look around, I see loads of yarns and fabrics. What's the latest trend in sewing?
The latest trend is the modern quilt. It's a very basic quilt. It's made with a lot of plain fabrics with a splash of color. Lots of fun. Very simplistic. A lot of the young people are doing that, but the trend is carrying over into some of us older people.
Great. Sounds exciting for the sewing world. And any hot colors this fall?
This year the color is emerald green. Last year it was orange, but this year orange is catching on more than emerald.
Okay. And you sell Pfaff sewing machines, you sell fabrics, you sell learning books.
Yep.
What else?
We offer a lot of good services. If you buy a sewing machine from me, you get free service. Free training on the machine, I should say. So we teach you how to use your machine, answer any questions you might have. You can always come back to get more instruction on it. We service the machines that we sell. We're all both certified. Repairman and I are both certified to repair machines. We do a lot of troubleshooting with the machines and help people as they come in. We like to give people service, which takes us away from like the big box stores. We give the service that the big box stores don't give.
Local and personable. That's
yes.
Nice. And are most of your customers ladies, or are you getting the gentlemen in here as well?
I have men in both stores, in both the knitting and the sewing stores.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And you give sewing classes or have sewing sessions?
We do both. We have drop-in sewings. We have a sit and sew on Tuesday mornings with the teacher, drop-in on Friday afternoons from 1 to 5 with just women getting together and having a great time sewing and talking.
Okay, and You've got a group here today. We're going to go over and talk to them for a few minutes.
Okay.
And you are?
My name is Nora.
Nora, good morning.
Hi.
What are you about here? And it's hands-free. That's terrific.
I'm working on an embroidery. It's going to be a wall hanging for my sister. It's an image of a mother and child. She's about to have a baby next Thursday.
Congratulations.
So, thank you. We're very excited. I'm going to turn it into a little wall hanging for the baby's new room.
That's really neat. It's a very attractive pattern. And Nora has taken a template that came with the machine to do her sewing here. But the way these machines work today, as you'll see when we show the pattern close up, you can obtain templates that you can program into the sewing machine, or if you have a JPEG image or similar on your computer, you can put it on a small flash drive and plug the flash drive into your sewing machine here and let her rip. That's technology today.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
This is Judy. Judy, ironing board, but are you sewing for a runner?
Yes, I'm making table runners for Christmas gifts this year.
That's nice. Can we see the pattern?
I don't have the pattern with me, but there is one on the table.
Well, let's show us the fabric.
All right. It's very simple.
Very nice. Is that for your household or a present?
No, I'm giving them as gifts for Christmas.
That is very good of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I wish I was a relative. Thanks
you.
again.
Me too.
Hi, I'm Sharon.
Sharon,
Yes.
this looks interesting.
This is applique. I'm machine sewing applique. These are things I've had in my closet for a long time that it's time to finish. But
Oh.
these are table runners. I have a Thanksgiving one. This is a Halloween one. And they're just fun to do.
Looks like fun.
It is. It is. I love it.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Robin.
Robin,
Yes.
and you
I
look
am,
very adept with those scissors.
I am cutting out pieces for an applique. I am making a mug rug for Halloween.
And after you cut the pieces out, how do you proceed?
Then I will be putting it on these different pieces onto these materials and cutting that out. And then I'll sew them all together. And this is the pattern I'm using. And it'll come out like that.
Very nice.
And that's just a mug rug. So you can have your coffee, little snacks. Almost like a placemat, but smaller.
Okay. I'm with.
Hi there, I'm Natalie.
Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning.
What are you up to here?
I had cut strips. I am sewing together the strips so I can cut them up and make squares to make a quilt. There you are.
And how large a quilt will
A
that
twin
be
size
for a twin bed?
for a twin bed, yes.
Sounds very warm and comforting
I
and
hope it
very
will.
attractive.
Thank you very much. It's
Good
my
luck with
favorite
that.
colors. Thank you.
I'm with Ed, the sewing machine repair guru, expert here at So Creative. Ed, how long you been at this?
47 years.
Wow, you must really know your stuff.
Well, I do. I do.
And what's the most common repair problem?
Usually timings, tensions, basic machine care. A lot of times it's dirt that gets in there that won't allow the thread to go by, and it won't take up. Broken gears on some of the older singers.
Any maintenance tips for our viewers out there?
Yeah, just, keep the machine clean. That's really important in the bobbin case area.
Okay.
Yeah. And oil them. Have them oiled.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you.
And you probably do a little stitching on your own.
I do. I used to quilt, but now I'm too busy repairing.
Okay. Take care.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm here with Phyllis at the Creative Yarn Shop that's part of So Creative here in Beverly. And this is a drop-in knitting group.
This is the drop-in knitting group this morning. We have a few that go on during the week. We have a knit night on Wednesday nights from 5:30 to 8. And we have people come as early as 4 o'clock to start knitting.
And is there any special or hot fabric for knits today?
Shawls are very popular right now. We have a couple of shawl knit-alongs that are going on where we all get together and we make the same project, but we all use different color yarns and we work up to a certain point. If people need help, they get it, and we just have fun with it.
And what are the yarns constructed of today? What materials?
A lot of people use natural fibers now, so we have a lot of merino wools. We have some yarn that has cashmere in it. We have some yarn that's mink. So it goes all varieties. We have standard wool. A lot of the yarns now are called superwash, so that they can be washed and dried in the washing machine and the dryer, rather than what we used to have to do: hand wash, hand dry, lay flat. So it's a lot easier now to keep your garments clean.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And I'm with
Terry.
Terry.
Yeah.
Terry, what are you knitting here?
I'm knitting a cable sweater for one of my little nieces. And it's made with vintage yarn that I got here at the knit shop. It's nice and soft and easy to work with.
Looks like you're making progress here.
Yes.
About how long does it take you to knit something like that?
It depends on how much time you put into it, but this has been a couple months for me.
Okay.
Good morning.
And you are?
I'm Pauline.
Pauline? Looks impressive.
Wow.
This
I'm
is
making,
a sweater?
No, this is a baby Afghan.
Oh, wow. Excuse me. No
made
sleeves.
for a great-grandchild.
Oh, that's very nice of you. And this is material, natural fibers or wool or?
It's a combination.
Okay.
Yep. It's a combination wool, and it's so you can wash it.
And you look very adept at this. How long have you been knitting?
Since I retired, about 4 years now.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Thank you.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
You are?
I'm Dottie.
Dottie, what are you up to here?
I'm doing what's called the stuffed honeycomb pockets. And you make a whole lot of these, and it turns into a quilt called the beekeeper's quilt.
Okay, and when you're through, how large will that quilt be?
It depends how many of these little pockets I make. And
Sure.
Quite a few to make a decent-sized quilt, probably like 500 or 600.
Oh, wow.
So,
Well, that'll keep you busy.
yes, it will for a while.
Okay, stay with it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Carol.
And Carol, what are you knitting here?
I'm knitting a sampler scarf, which I'm also teaching the class on Sunday afternoons here at the shop.
Okay, I am a big admirer of scarves.
Oh, good. Well, these show different stitches which the knitters will use eventually.
Okay, and you teach here regularly?
Different classes, yes, and I also work here.
Okay, fair enough.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Kathy, let me guess, Irish knit sweater.
That's correct, yeah. Yep.
Looks terrific.
Thank you.
And what size will this be?
I think it's going to be a 40 men's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm close.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you. Good morning.
Good morning, Lee.
And you are?
My name is Jenny,
Jenny.
and I'm the baby here. I'm the beginner, just learning
Oh,
more or
wow.
less how to knit. And
I like your color selection. It's very pretty.
Thank you, and it's for an infant baby, a hooded sweater. It's supposed to be when it's done.
That's very nice of you.
Okay, so it's for it's going to be my first great-grandchild.
Well, I think that's terrific, and I think you're making good progress on that.
Well, thank you very
Okay.
much. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
And for you knitting aficionados out there, this is the Beverly Mitt, and you can purchase the pattern or template for this here at the Creative Yarn Shop here in downtown Beverly, and sew a pair for yourself. Very comfortable. As well as you can get the design for the Cabot Street cowl, and I believe there's a cap that goes with this. Knitters, what is the difference between knitting and crocheting? Because yours truly doesn't have a clue.
It's a question of preference. If you'd like something to work up fast, look lacy, crochet is probably what you want. If you want to put a lot of work into something and have all different kinds of patterns that are knit, the stitches much closer together, and you would choose knitting. Usually somebody has a favorite, and my favorite is knitting. All I can think of with crocheting is lacy doilies, and I don't think they're in right now.
Okay. All right, there you have it. Crocheting is the fast track, and knitting is the skill.
This is one of the services we offer our customers at Creative Yarns. We gladly wind their yarn for them. They purchase it and it's in a hank. We put it on our spindle, turn the crank of the ball winder, and magically the yarn from the spindle goes onto the ball winder, and we have a beautiful ball of yarn.
Wow, this is great. If I can do it, anybody can do it.